What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jobbers and Goons, and today we begin our One Piece journey. Take your fucking straw hats off and salute the boy. We're here. Not only did I introduce the channel to Warhammer recently, we're also going to be on our One Piece shit. If you guys are a fan of One Piece, want to see power scaling on it, want to see what ifs, want to see explanation videos, and the other aspects of One Piece just being covered in general, hit me up on Discord. Server is in the link in the description. Over 730 members. It's a pretty big server now. Hella active. We do games, giveaways, prizes, and more. And specifically, if you would like to purchase any content for either Warhammer or One Piece, hit me up on Discord. And if you don't want to buy anything, you can simply be active in the server and do giveaways. And I give away videos weekly. Now, getting into this, I will admit, this is more so a video of me talking about several random topics involving One Piece. Kind of me ranting about getting into One Piece. First of all, Luffy's a menace. Like, the fact that people hate on Luffy is corny as shit. We're going to get into that in a second. But I'll be talking about several different things, just my initial thoughts. Ultimately is what I would label this collection of ideas you're about to hear. I hope you guys enjoy, and again, kind of like how I've been listening to you guys about what you want to see in Warhammer 40k content. For example, the Doctor Doomsday videos, those were done in server. Like, those were won in server. So definitely join the server, because there's different perks, or just straight up purchase them. Doctor Doom was purchased in server. The Doomsday was straight up won in server. But getting back to this, I want to start off this One Piece discussion with the fact that, looking back on all the hate I've seen on my channel throughout the years for One Piece and Luffy, that shit is mad corny. Like, I've had comments for a long ass time, been scaling for a few years, you know, and as a result, I have seen plenty of times comments like, Luffy would get his ass beat by this character, Luffy is shit, thank God Luffy's not in this battle, he would get destroyed. People would comment stuff like, hey, what about Luffy? And someone would be like, he's trash. First of all, if you're a Luffy hater, suck my straw cap, alright? Like, straw hat, straw cap, whatever the fuck you want to call it, suck on that. Because hating on Luffy is lame as hell. Like, Luffy, first of all, loved him. Like, just right off the bat as a character. He was amazing. So, getting into the story, obviously we see Luffy is a character who has a natural tendency to lean towards piracy. He thinks pirates are the coolest thing in the world. And he grows up seeking to become the ultimate pirate and to find the treasure known as the One Piece, right? Like, he just wants to be the GOAT. And the funny thing about Luffy, and the reason why it's like corny as hell to me that people just hate on him for no reason, Luffy's just trying to get a bag. That's literally what his character is. He's trying to be the GOAT and trying to get the bag. Anything else doesn't really matter. He's trying to make a play. That's it. So he's a character I immediately liked. Like, you know what he's about. You know how he's going to get down. Like, if you're in the way of the goal, he's got to handle that shit. It's hilarious. Like, when he was a kid and he saw his hero Shanks get disrespected by someone else, even like spat on and stuff, and he didn't do anything, Luffy was ready to bounce. He's like, yo, I'm gonna find a real role model, one that's not a bitch. Like, you better swing back. So that attitude, like, his whole character, easy to root for. Like, I don't get the hate. I get it, you know, power scaling brings out the worst of us. That's the realest shit. If you agree with that, smash the like button. But yeah, I kind of get why people hate on it, but at the same time, it's corny. Now, in my discussion of my thoughts of One Piece so far, by the way, for those that don't know where I am, I have posted on my community tab about it. By the way, always keep up with my community tab. I try to post daily. But getting back to this, I am, and I said it in stream too, I am just past Marineford. I took a little break. I was scaling something for someone called Skullduggery Pleasant. Read several of those books. His content will be coming to the channel. And I've been doing Warhammer stuff and other things, so I kind of took a break, but I'm getting back into One Piece. But I'm right past Marineford arc. I think I'm at like 600-ish range, so a little over halfway, so to speak. This is like my one negative thing to say about it so far. I can tell you for a fact that if I was a reader who was with this series from the jump, or got into this series early, probably even midway through, no chance I keep up with it. Absolutely not. This is not a manga built for those looking for a quick hit. Like, when I think of quick hit mangas, like mangas that are just lit all the time and kind of get to the point, I would think of something like Kengan Ashura. Like, that gets right to the point, just action-packed, boom. They don't really mess around too much with that. You really just get into it. That is not what One Piece is. It's a completely different type of flow. It is a writing style and a story based heavily on world building, construction of the world, how we perceive it, the many aspects and wonders in the joyous landscape of One Piece that we could possibly discover. This is a land that the author clearly wants us to appreciate, and therefore it's showcased in the way he sees best fit, which is elaborate, drawn out chapters, several arcs, some of them just lasting on one event, to best, in his opinion, I would assume, build the world and explore the different aspects of the One Piece universe. Now, this is dope, but the negative side of this is I know I would not have been able to read because of that. Like, if I was starting out early or like even midway through, I just would not want to read at that point because it takes so long to build up. Like, you'll be waiting, like, dude, people have been waiting on this shit for decades and it's still going strong. Like, that's a long ass time to wait. I'm just letting y'all know, as a reader, no chance I would have been waiting. Luckily, hopping into it now, I have like 10,060 plus to read, or 1,060 plus. Jesus, the math right now. Like, F in the comment section for that math. That math was fucking terrible. But looking at this, over 1,000 chapters, cool. I can get to that, right? Like, I can get into that. That's a lot of story to read. I'm good with that. Like, even if I stop reading there, I'm good with that. I read a whole story. I don't give a damn what you say. But if I had to read it from the jump with the kind of pacing it has, hell no. I would have been off that shit. So yeah, I will say that's like my big negative with One Piece, but luckily I'm starting it at a time where it's just so much content out on it already. I'll be good. Now, I will say, and this kind of just circles back real quick to my first point I was talking about, hating on One Piece, in particular Luffy, is stupid. Like, Luffy is one of my favorite protagonists out of all the mainstream popular animes. Like, he's just amazing, always after the bag, never scared of shit. I am a huge fan of Luffy as a character. I think he's hilarious. And it's just fun seeing him build up the Straw Hats. Like, his journey, his odyssey, it's amazing, and as a character, he's always down for funny shit. Not gonna lie, win percentage started off strong, kind of fell off a little bit, but it is what it is. He's always down for a scrap. Regardless, I do appreciate him as a character, and I'm looking forward to making stuff like Goon Series videos on Luffy, and I definitely think the hate on him is corny, even if it's just in a power scaling sense. Like, dude, he's a fucking pirate trying to become the GOAT of all pirates. Let the man chase his dreams. Stop hating. It's cool when Naruto wants to be the Hokage, but it's not cool when Luffy wants to be the god of pirates. Fuck you. Let him get in his bag. And last point, just to kind of touch on something major, which is, what's the first content coming out for One Piece? Well, you heard me mention I'll be making Luffy Goon videos. I would like to do stuff on ranking my Straw Hats from favorite to least favorite. I will be doing a Blackbeard Goon Moments video. And one that I'm excited to do, I will be covering the size of One Piece. The size of the planet, how big it is, like the different interpretations you could possibly have for how big the world is. We will be going over that because your perception or your take on how big One Piece is factors heavily into how you scale it. So we're going to discuss that, be one of the earlier videos I do on One Piece. But overall, I would say it's a good manga. It's not the best manga I've ever read, but at the same time, I love the world of One Piece so far, how it's building up. I am a little worried if it can keep the heat after Marineford, because Marineford was absolutely fire, but we'll see. I have high hopes for it. Love Luffy, love the crew. So again, it's pretty good. Definitely don't understand why so many people hate on it. But I will say, and like I said, the only negative, couldn't have read it if I was starting out with it at its younger stages in the manga. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. It's been your boy Jobbers and Goons. I will be dropping more content soon, so definitely check that out. As well as I've been dropping re-uploads or videos from my second channel or my former second channel, Coffee Shop Comics, as I'm not really... I don't have a second channel anymore. They're doing their own thing. Best of luck to all of them. But I am focusing primarily and solely on my main channel. So I'll be re-uploading videos from over there that I did over here just to give you all more content to enjoy. And the re-uploads will have their own playlist, so you can always go enjoy that as well. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to tell your friends to subscribe, because we just hit 20K recently and it's amazing. Thank you guys for watching. More content dropping soon, and I will see y'all later. Peace.